See what this person said about this issue. What do you think? What do you think? Just listen to what he said about this issue and tell me what you think in the comment section.
Hello, my people. Nigerians are in money mood. Everybody they cry, especially those where they expect say this coming election will give them opportunity to choose who they want. Opportunity to stop ringing. And the only thing they offer that would have guaranteed that na electoral reform. But those key things where for make politicians no fit rig election, Senate rejected them. Because of that, Nigerians they cry. Say, no hope of removing these people who we no want, of choosing the right person. Even though say we want them, at least give us the process, the opportunity to choose who should govern us. As they do for democracy. For Nigerians, they cry. Say, no hope. Even somebody thought say no hope for Peter Obi. And that's true because 2022, Peter Obi took them to court, saying I win election. Waiting the judge at that time, now electronic transmission of results. But when he reach court tell us say they don't check the auto, they say they don't make a compulsory now optional. Now people cause it this time, make the correct time, make a compulsory. If you win election, win accurately. Don't be say you just say you win whereas you no winner. Now people call the happy say they get electoral reform committee. They call put that. They say they make a compulsory, and they carry the paper go give Senate. And they say no, we don't want this one. No one will come back. Let's listen to Isaac Fayoshe.
We finally lost Nigeria. Very painful. My eyes have been red. I'm even having headache. So painful. 220 million people wasted. So sad. Electoral reform gone. Even what Jonathan started, all gone into the dustbin. Kai, no more beavers. Anything they tell you is the result. So Ekiti's governor might come back. Definitely Tinubu is coming back. Everything is gone. Just fighting is just stressing yourself at this junction. We lost the country. Even America will depend on. They're now fighting on the ground for us. Lobbyists, they don't give them waiting they want. They don't stay quiet. Everything is gone. We are gone. We are now back to one party state, one family to rule us forever. So sad. So sad, so sad, so sad, so sad. It's the saddest day of my life. Since the moment I woke up, I just feel, I didn't feel right. I felt awkward, sad. I knew something wasn't right. And today, Senate said all the billions that we spent on beavers is gone. They just give us results we want. And judiciary is already gone. You and I know it. No more judiciary. When you have the same high court giving judgment on PDP. Opposition is gone. ADC is dead on arrival. Peter Obi can never be president. Nobody can be president again unless they select you. It's a sad moment in our country. I lost the battle. It's so painful. That my generation were unable to change this. It's sad. Our doctors are earning below.
You know why they lament so? This is the reason. Breaking news. The Senate has rejected real-time e-transmission of election results. As they vote, they transmit them. We get the capacity. Nigeria budgeted billion for that. In 2022, we get everything. Just to favor some people, they go glitch am. Say this time, you know go fit glitch am. They say no. You can see electoral act. Senate passes bill. Reject. Mandatory. Compulsory electronic transmission of results. You may not understand that. Make I explain. As you can see in this place, when it comes to electronic transmission of results, make you transmit for each polling unit. Wait people they vote to the server in starter. We get two options. Option A, now if INEC likes, they fit do am. Optional, not compulsory. It doesn't count in court. If you want transmit to just do am as if you want just save am. No be say you won't use that for court. It was here before like this, so in 2022. And like this it be. Senate kept it say, now like this we want am. The second option, where people they clamor for, people who really want who win election, make it rule us. No be who ring election. They say they make that compulsory. Now that be, they go give Senate, make it compulsory. Make it mandatory. It is a must. It means Person like Peter Obi, Jagaban, Atiku, still go download wetin they upload, carry them as evidence to court, and court go accept am. Or like before, when court say e no dey compulsory, according to the law, they no make am compulsory. So the new act, wey people dey clamour for since, make am compulsory. Make we enter the field. Who win, make e win. You say you get money, you get all the governors, okay, make am compulsory. So if anybody has issue with the election, they fit go download wetin they upload. Still dey say lie o. Why you wan make am compulsory? Na im dey talk so. Electoral Act, Senate passes bill, reject mandatory electronic transmission of results. But if you listen to Akpabio, na like this, they confuse Nigeria. They deceive Nigeria. Just listen.
There was no deliberate attempt on the part of the Nigerian Senate to delay the amendment of the Electoral Act. Our intention had always been to ensure that we do our best and we do it painstakingly, taking our time to ensure that what comes out reflects the yearnings and aspirations of all Nigerians. And also to be sure that the next election, all questions connected with the next election will be answered by the amendments to the Electoral Act 2022. But the social media already is awash with the fact that the Senate has rejected electronic transmission. That is not true. That is not true. Electronic transmission had always been in our act. And what we did was to return the electronic transmission, which had been in our act and which was used in 2022. So please do not allow people to confuse you. If you're in doubt, we will make our final votes and proceedings available to you if you apply and you're entitled, so that you will see. This Senate, under my watch, has not rejected electronic transmission of results. It's in my interest as a participant in the next election for such to be done. So please don't go with the crowd. Don't go with the crowd. We have retained what was in the previous provision. That's all we did. So if we rejected what was proposed by way of amendment and said, let's retain what was in the previous provision, the previous provision had made allowance, had made provision for electronic transmission. So it is still there as part of our laws. And I think we should be moving forward, not moving backwards. There is no way we can, in this era of electronics, we'll now be going backwards. So it's important to know that.
You hear what he talk? He said the T day. Wetin dey? Now this one do this option A. So if you don't know what they go on now, you go think say people they gaslight am or people are lying against them. No. Wetin he keep? Now this one option A. If INEC likes, it's not a must. If it was a must, this one they reject. It means say you can present that as evidence. Without this, anybody can win the election. Okay. So according to this barrister, Enibike Effiong, Akpabio thinks he is talking to illiterate. So the issue is making electronic transmission compulsory. What is in the 2022 Act has been rendered useless by INEC. The court upheld INEC's action for not transmitting it compulsorily, for using BVAS as option, electronic transmission of results as option, costing and so according to the bill. So if electronic transmission is not compulsory, we are wasting our time. Should I vote and by selection? Not the way you want to tell me. Okay? This is their strategy. ADC fought senior rejection of mandatory e-transmission of results. According to ADC, foremost among this is the rejection of electronic transmission of election results, a move that clearly signals yet another attempt by the APC to undermine the will of the Nigerian people and manipulate future elections. So, the Senate also voted against key reforms that would have allowed for the electronic download of voter cards from the INEC website, reduce the notice period for elections, and shorten the timeline for the publication of candidates from 120 days to 60 days. Proposed provisions were intended to provide the necessary safeguard against electoral abuse and to restore voter confidence in the electoral process. The way we get tax reform committee, now so they get electoral reform committee. Tax reform committee, they send them what did they write? What did they know like that time? As per VAT sharing ratio between states and federal. After the committee put what they want, government say they don't want. You know favor them. They force them to change it to their favor. You get the point now? Now they don't bring electoral reform bills for them. The cost comot within no one. It means say the country is for them, for politicians, not for Nigerians. Get the point now. What they want, what they favor them, what they power. You check internet now. People where they work with Buhari that time, because they shout now. Electoral reform is a must. Compulsory transmission of election result is a must. They talk now. I saw Femi Adesina one video just now. I said Adesina. Even people where they work with Tinubu, when they come up for power, they go see cry for what they don't want now. That's what they do. When person they power, you go do things where they favor them, but he come up for them. He get opportunity to make institutional reform. As long as those careless things where they the law they favor them. After a few years, don't come out, but they cry for them. That's why they run the country. But what the Senate has done amounts to tampering with the laws to expand opportunities. Opportunities for rigging. The next sum of this disgraceful action is that the APC has exploited its majority status in the National Assembly to tamper with the law and lay the ground for all manner of malpractice. They use their majority in Senate to put legs for electoral acts where they go fit do rigging. I need to talk to that is ADC. We could stop reading all these long statements. We could see the action. This one said, this is not the time to write long paragraphs or full-fledged arguments. Even Peter Obi did all these things. Right. According to this guy, he said, Occupy NAS should be the next trendy topic. This one said, leave press statements and act like an opposition for once. Official APC NG will be on the street and media houses already if they were the opposition. We know them. That's why they tell people say, people know they protest, they know they protest. We protest. Now, people where they protest and they power so. Now, protester, they power now. That's why protest no fit work for Nigeria. People where they power now, now they be architect of protest. Now they sabi protest. Now they sabi organize protest. This one said, ADC needs to understand this. Akpabio-led Senate and National Assembly are not interested in electoral reform. Signing electoral reform by them is like signing their death warrants. If they signed, more than half of them would return to the assembly. Me, I wanted to learn from their strategy. Make I know why they cause of people master strategy. Because they thought say this person has never lost any election. This their party both say he don't get almost all the governors. Nothing for Peter Obi, nothing for anybody, nothing for Atiku. Nobody feel we start APC. Yet they are still afraid to transmit election result compulsorily. See the fear. I think they thought say they don't do better for Nigerians. Abi? Una say una don't scatter everywhere. Inflation don't come down. Food they cheap for market. People they appear fearful. Why una they fear to transmit the result then? Is this the master strategy? What will you hear? Put that for comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.